And we're back with Nancy's Neighborhood, and I still have Kim Currin on. And one thing we forgot to mention in the first half was her son Barry has his business there, and it's called...
My husband, Barry.
I'm sorry, what did I say?
My
her son? No, her son. Her son graduated from the University of Tennessee, and he's out and about now. But her husband, Barry, has his business there, and it is called...
White Oak Advertising.
White Oak Advertising.
And Public Relations.
And Public Relations. And Barry is a great guy to do PR, and he also does an article in the Banner Weekly, and I love reading his articles because it reminds me of my childhood. He goes back and talks about things that happened during his childhood, and it just kind of, it's nostalgic and sometimes opinionated.
He can be.
But it's really, really good. So we add that business into what they've done down there. Now, we want to talk about actually Kim's businesses because she has the Glass Works, which I love, folks, and then she has the candle company. And the Glass Works, we had one of our Cherries Jubilee gals, and by the way, Kim's on the Cherries Jubilee committee, but we had one of our gals that moved to Oregon, Ann McCarley, and so we decided we wanted to do something special. So I talked to Kim and I said, can we do a glass party? And you said, sure. So we met down there, we brought in the refreshments, and we all made night lights. And Ann made her own little nightlight, and so, I mean, we didn't ask Ann to pay for anything. This was her party, and so she made a nightlight, and she says she just loves it. So you are open for parties, too.
I am open for parties. I do, well, the youngest people I've had were 6 years old. Now, with those, I call those no sharp edges parties.
Gotcha.
So the pieces have already been fired. All the glass is fired, and they pretty much just take the little pieces and design their nightlight. Nightlights work better for that because they're a little bigger.
And here, I'm going to hold up a nightlight, and I don't know whether you can see it or not, but these are what we did for Ann McCarley, and this is just really cute. And it's the red glass with the white, looks like snow, on a Christmas tree with the little berries you just glue down. Well, don't glue down.
Don't glue. No.
Fire down.
Yes.
She fires them down.
Tack fused.
Okay. All right.
I put them back in the kiln and don't heat it quite as hot and don't keep it hot as long so they don't fuse down into the nightlight.
But now this is available.
Absolutely.
For purchase. If you know somebody that needs a nightlight. And I'm going to let Kim tell you about some of our other jewelry here, which I just love. And it's all available there at the Glass Works. And you can go do your Christmas shopping.
And I will say the night lights are $20.
Okay.
These are just some ornaments.
I love that.
I just, well, I added a bell to make it look nicer. You could wear it if you wear big jewelry. You could wear it as a pendant. But that is one. Here's another one.
That's gorgeous.
And these are $15.
Okay.
These are 10. This is one now you really could wear this as a
pendant.
Yes,
you could. It's a Santa hat. It's cute.
It's just $10. These, some people see. What do you see?
Well, I see a Christmas tree.
Okay, that's what I saw.
Okay.
Some people see stockings.
I can see where they would see a stocking.
Yeah, but those two, these are just $10
Okay. And those are small enough, and just like you've got a snowman on a leather chain, or leather. Not chain, because it's leather, but necklace, and so those could be put on a necklace, on a chain also.
And these actually were made to be pendants.
And those are so cute.
My little snowmen. I actually used tweezers to pick the little pieces out of my grid to make the faces. And it's amazing, well, these two guys, it's amazing what just moving a little piece of glass can do to change the expression on their faces.
Well, yes.
This one reminds me, for some reason, of the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz.
Yes,
do you see
he
it?
Does, because he's got the, looks like, yes, he does.
I think it's the hat.
I think it's the hat, too, but his mouth also. Yeah.
But anyway, that's
and those are
my little
so
snowmen.
neat. Such nice Christmas
These
gifts.
pendants are all $20.
That is
There's
so cute.
Little tree.
Red with the tree.
And then...
Oh, that's beautiful.
And the snowflake.
Now, how do you...
I didn't actually do that one.
Okay, all right, sorry, okay.
Every other piece of glass you've seen, I cut myself.
Okay, all right.
This is actually copper inside.
Wow.
That was just a cutout.
That's gorgeous, Kim. That is gorgeous.
Fused the metal inside. And then if you want to go for something that's not quite Christmassy, if you see me around, most of the time I have on one of these.
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs. Mm-hmm.
I just saw a piece of, I got a piece of glass early on, and when I saw it, I saw bacon. And so that's where that was born. And then this is a
I
Mouse
love
Creek
this.
pendant. This actually was a glass that littered Mouse Creek, and it was my son's idea. He's a runner, and he just noticed all the glass in Mouse Creek. So that's where this came from.
And it is the top of a bottle. Mm-hmm. And that is so neat. So anyone who has any kind of reminiscence of Mouse Creek might want to do something like that.
A woman came in years ago and bought. I make night lights of these if they're bigger. She came in and she bought 2 of them, and she came back later and told me how surprised her sons were when they opened their Christmas presents and there was night lights. But they used to play in Mouse Creek when they were little boys.
Okay,
And
all right.
so she just thought that was an appropriate gift.
I think that's very nice. Very nice.
I guess I picked this one up. This is just a larger one. It's
Okay.
Another statement piece.
And then this piece right here.
Well,
I love that. I don't know what it is, but I love it.
I just
colorful.
kind of got on a fish.
Okay.
I started doing fish at one point this summer, and this is one of the smaller ones. I have them that are
Oh, wow.
large, but just a wall hanging. This would be, well, I think this one would look good in a child's room, just the
Yes,
primary
the colors are great, yes.
But there are larger ones that would be great for the man cave or...
Well, I live on the river, and there's a lot of fish things in my house. Actually, fish my husband caught, fish my father-in-law caught, that have been taxidermied or whatever it is you do with them, and they're hanging up there. But I have a lot of other decor that's fish. So when I come in to look, I may have to have some more fish in the house, and I don't really need any more fish. And I've got Kim is doing something for me to give a great niece for Christmas, so she can design for you if you need her to. I think I've been a little challenging on this because my great niece is like 12 and she's a gymnast and she's very serious about her gymnastics. So we're trying to do something that has a gymnast on it, pendant or nightlight, and I think Kim and I decided today that she's probably going to go with a nightlight because my great niece is a small girl, but so the pendant, she doesn't need to wear something this big. But anyway, these are great, folks, and they would work so well for Christmas gifts, great stocking stuffers, great tree ornaments, all of us that are so tickled about Jeremy Pruitt and what the University of Tennessee may be able to do. Here you go, right here. And those are great. So what are your hours?
Between now and Christmas, we are there, we're there a lot more than this, but we are definitely there between 11 and 4:30.
Okay.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday,
right.
and 11 to 2 on Saturday.
Okay.
And we will be happy to meet you at any other time if that's not convenient. My number is 413-8715, and you can call, and we'd be happy to make arrangements. And we can still book some parties. We still have a few dates left.
And the parties are so much fun because you actually accomplish something. You have something to take home with you that you did. And I did my nightlight looks more like leopard that I put in the guest bathroom from the party, and I just love it. And so it's a great thing to do. What is your maximum number you can party?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Okay.
12 was a lot.
Okay.
6, 8 is perfect. And I also will do classes during the day. I call them classes in the day and parties at night.
Okay.
And now during the day, I limit it to between 1 and 4 people.
Okay.
And at night, it's a minimum of 4.
And of course, when we did the cherries party for Ann, we probably had 15.
I think there were 12.
12, okay.
I think there were 12.
There were 3 tables, and everybody was running around, and Kim was going from table to table trying to help us, and there were people that thought they knew what they were doing, and we found out they didn't know what they were doing. Excuse me. So it's very, very interesting.
Well, the pieces they put together were absolutely beautiful.
They were. Well, of course, these are creative gals, so I shouldn't have been amazed. But this is the glassworks. Now, and here.
You have one more thing. This bottle was slumped into a mold, and when I originally bought the mold, I wanted to put succulents in that. I thought that would just be perfect.
Yeah.
Well, now I realize you could put a cup of soup in it, and crackers on the side.
Yes, you could.
Dip in that.
Yes.
Just a variety of things you
Right.
could put in it. But I love these. I have, I think I have 3 of this one left. But
Okay.
I have all kinds of others.
This is gorgeous. It's cobalt blue.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so now we've talked about the glass work, and her other business is the candle company.
It is Church Street Candle Company. We do soy and soy blend candles. And even the soy blend, they don't have any petroleum products in them,
Oh,
so they don't
okay.
emit anything negative. But we have about 80 different varieties, and sometimes I just go in there and sniff.
And I've been in there to sniff too, folks, and it's real interesting because they even had, was it bacon and eggs or?
We did, and I think, well, here's crispy bacon.
Okay, crispy
I
bacon.
brought the bacon. We have pancakes and syrup.
Mm-hmm.
This one is Georgia on My Mind. We name them after songs when we can.
Okay.
So this used to be peaches.
Oh, that's peach. Oh, that's wonderful.
This really is a nice smelling candle.
It is. It's very
And,
nice.
You know, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to give a public service announcement.
Okay.
I try to tell this to everybody that comes in. When you burn a candle, any candle, you need to burn it until you establish a burn pool across the top, which means it's liquid all across the top. Have you ever had a candle that burned straight down and left
Yes.
residue on the sides? It's because you didn't establish your burn pool.
Oh.
And so once that happens, it's going to continue to go straight down.
Okay.
So anyway, that's
there
my
you
PSA.
go. There you go. Uh-huh.
I tried to bring a wide variety. Well, this is Take Me Home Country Roads. See if you can detect a scent.
I smell something that's wonderful.
That is a combination.
Oh.
It's heavy on the honeysuckle, but it has some cucumber and I believe some lilac in it. I didn't look at the recipe before.
That's wonderful.
nice?
That is wonderful. Take Me Home Country Road, okay?
And yes, we have no bananas.
Let me guess. That was going to smell like bananas? I'm so sorry y'all can't smell these. Oh, yeah, that's banana. Because I've got one laying on my counter at home that probably needs to be thrown away. This one smells much better than that. Oh, that's nice.
But the candles come in 3 different sizes. We have 6-ounce tins. These are 9-ounce, and we also have a 16-ounce.
Okay.
And they are 10, 15, and 20. And the large ones burn well over 100 hours.
Oh, neat.
So Christmas and Dixie.
Christmas.
I'm sorry, I'm sniffing them before you do.
That's all right.
I tell you, I do go in there
Oh,
and
my
just
gosh,
sniff.
yes.
And
That's all the Christmas spicy smells that you want.
It's cinnamon, apples,
Yes.
a hint of pine.
Yes. Oh, it's wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
This is what Barry and I just go over there. I said we're open at least 11 to 4:30. We're there a lot later, and
know.
sometimes we go eat and then come back. So rattle the door or call my number. My number's on the door. So if you ever get down there and I'm not there, you can call. You can call me. Did I do
Bacon.
the bacon? Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is bacon. That is really bacon, folks.
I think it smells like bacon on a campfire.
It does. It's outdoor bacon. And there's really nothing better than a campfire breakfast. I'm telling you, they're wonderful. But these are great. And you keep these, and I've been in that room. There's hundreds more in stock in there.
We
3 sizes.
We do, and well, if this is not going to air till Friday, but we do personalize.
Okay.
I can't guarantee before Christmas if you order after you see this. But give me a call. Who knows if it's one of the scents we don't have labels on, then we might be able to.
Okay.
But we if a company wanted to put their logo on it.
Neat
or
idea.
if you just wanted to say happy birthday from
Whoever.
Aunt June, you know, whatever. But we will personalize the labels. We just we don't put this label on. We put your label where we put
That
this
is
one.
so neat. Now, is there a minimum order that you have to do if you're going to do a different label? No, onesies.
You can get one, and there's no additional charge.
That is awesome.
So
That is awesome. But you have to know a little bit ahead
I have
of time.
to know in advance because we don't usually keep a lot unlabeled.
And I understand. Now, you're open with these the same hours as this because
are.
actually you just kind of go from the glass room into the candle room.
There's actually an outdoor entrance to both of them, but that used to be my office. That was my office, and we decided to cut a door and start making candles.
I think that is wonderful. And these would be such great gifts, folks, because it's like Kim said, there's soy and that makes them healthy.
Well, they don't emit negative things
Right.
into the air. We also carry Himalayan salt lamps, the real ones. These are not the ones you can get in a variety of colors. These are pink Himalayan salt lamps.
Yes.
But we have, well, the large ones, we have some abundance bowls that have you've seen those, they're shaped like a bowl, and they have pieces about this big of salt in them. And we just got in some night lights. We got in some Himalayan salt night lights.
Wow.
And they're just $20. That's a really good price.
That is good. That's real good.
I think we have some naturally shaped ones and some heart-shaped ones, and
How neat.
just some that are like a rectangle.
Neat Christmas presents, or if you've already bought Christmas, that would be great. The heart-shaped would be super for Valentine's coming up. Guys, if any of you are out there listening and you're thinking, what can I do? So anyway, Kim, this has been great, and you will be open. Will you be open Christmas, the day before Christmas Eve, which is the 23rd?
Yes, we'll be open the day before Christmas
Okay.
Eve, but not on Christmas Eve.
Right, because Christmas Eve this year comes on Sunday, which is kind of messed up everybody trying to figure out what to do about church services and businesses being open and everything, because I know the Red Ribbon's going to be open on the 23rd, but not the 24th. So if y'all have any questions about where they are, it's in the old woolen mill, and that's where church runs into
Third.
Okay. And if you just pull into that big parking lot there, folks, and there they are. And as you pull in, they're over to your right. And the coffee place is there too.
Coffee, 7 a.m. till midnight.
Oh, that's unbelievable. And so we just hope you all will go down to the old woolen mill and look at some of these beautiful, I don't want to say hand done. These are hand done, and these are hand done, but not like you would think hand done. I mean, there's a difference in me doing cross stitch and Kim doing candles. There's a difference. But these are just wonderful. Make great Christmas presents. And it's not quite Christmas yet, so you have plenty of time to shop. So give them your phone number one more time, Kim.
413-8715.
All right, and y'all got that. Do you have a Facebook?
Yes, follow us on Facebook. Both Church Street Candle Company and Glassworks have Facebook.
Okay.
And that's while we have a website, we do more activity. There's more activity on
Okay.
Facebook. We post pictures of things as they come out of the kiln. We have contests. We do different things on Facebook.
That's great.
And that's a way to keep up with what's going on and what's new. And
Right. So Glassworks or Church Street Candles. All right, that's two Facebooks that you all need to follow. So, Kim, thank you so much for being on. Please tell Barry I said hello, because I had him on once with a gal from the Workspace talking about that.
Yes.
So, so Friday night of this week, Workspace will be having a craft event from 5:30 to 8.
5:30 till 8.
Till 8. And Kim and Barry will be open with all of this also. So be sure you go check them out, folks, because that's a great thing to do.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. It's great to see you. And if I don't see you
You
before, have a Merry
too.
Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to you.
Folks, I'll be right back in just a minute after we watch these commercials. And here again, watch the commercials, support our sponsors because they pay our bills. And we'll be right back with some updates on some things that are happening. You know about Friday night. I'll tell you some other things that are happening in Cleveland, Brandon County. So don't go away.